So fast, half a year has already passed. A while ago, I was able to chat with the homeowner of Yuan Chong Grand Hyatt Hills. At first, it seemed fine, but when we talked about the financial pressures of these years, tears couldn't help but flow. He said that no matter how much he lost, he would sell the condo this year and then take his wife and children back to his hometown. The cost of living is lower there, and his elderly parents are still there. Even if he ends up living on the streets, it wouldn't matter. I advised him that Xiamen is a city for striving and not to give up easily. But he shook his head. He said nothing else matters, just being able to make a living and take care of his family. Just outside the Zhenhai Road subway station, 2 stores, 3 and 4 stores. This is a store at the entrance to Tiger City and 2 stores on Ping An Road. This is a snack shop in the alley across from Tiger City. 2 stores here are closed, which is so sad. Have you noticed? Xiamen is losing more and more people these days. The blue skies, white clouds seem to beckon you, but aren't your monthly rent bills and daily necessities of life desperately pushing you away? I've seen too many people earning around $1,400. That sounds good, but after all the expenses, the lift might not even be able to buy a bathroom on the island. That feeling is truly devastating. From our perspective in finance, whether a city can retain its residents depends on one key metric: whether the speed of asset accumulation can outpace the rising cost of living. Xiamen City, Fujian Province is one of China's most economically developed cities, thanks to its close location to Taiwan and the support of Taiwanese businesses. But can you believe it? Xiamen's population is declining, and many people struggle to afford basic necessities, including food, and this is no exaggeration. A netizen who has worked as a loan broker in Xiamen for many years said that from 2020 to 2023, many ordinary consumers primarily use payment methods like WeChat, Alipay, and bank cards. However, starting in the second half of 2024, this shifted to credit cards and Huabei, the loan internet platform. This suggests that many people in Xiamen now rely on borrowing to make ends meet. In the past, a standard restaurant meal consisted of 3 dishes and a soup, but now the customer might ask, "Boss, get me a plate of fried noodles, and noodles should be some extra." Even worse news is that jobs are generally hard to find, with businesses closing down one after another, and even bosses are struggling to find work. In Xiamen, where do you think all the people went? There's no one in the mall, no one on the streets, and even the subway is empty. Where do you think this person went? Summer vacation is over, haven't they returned to Xiamen yet? Or are people simply no longer coming to Xiamen? Can anyone tell me where all the people go? How can it be so hard to find a job in Xiamen? The interviews I get are all from crappy companies, require 12 hours a day, only 2 days off a month, and the pay isn't great. It's truly outrageous, one worse than one. I'm completely baffled. Without some solid skills, you really can't survive in Xiamen. Alas, I have to take it one step at a time. The current situation in Xiamen is truly abnormal. This is no longer the city of a few years ago. Every industry is facing difficulties, and jobs are extremely hard to find. Wages have dropped significantly. The once bustling pedestrian streets are now empty, and many shopping malls are closing down. Many business owners, even mortgaging their cars and homes, can no longer sustain operations. Many people are unemployed and still face fixed monthly mortgage payments. Just look at the increasing number of DD drivers and street vendors on the road. The current situation in Xiamen is truly terrifying. Where did over 5 million people go? The streets are suddenly much emptier, as if they vanished into thin air. Buses are less crowded now, and no traffic jams during rush hour. The internet-famous restaurants with long lines are now deserted. The most bizarre thing is that the streets are filled with signs to transfer. Some of the signs are so faded because no one's taken them yet. Finding a job is incredibly difficult. I know quite a few guys in their 30s who used to work in offices, but now they're all driving DD or food delivery cars. Even more hurtful is that delivery drivers are in a competitive bidding war. Housing prices drop significantly, but even the wealthy are holding on to their wallets and not buying houses. Do you feel like Xiamen's population has evaporated? They say Xiamen has 5.35 million people, but there's not much activity either on or off the island. Every industry is struggling, and finding a job is incredibly difficult. Unemployment is on the rise, and many unable to make ends meet are leaving Xiamen for their hometowns or moving to other cities. Even business owners seem worried. Stores everywhere are for transferring, but can't be transferred or rented out. Only a handful of people are making money. Look at the consumption. Everyone is aware of the situation and downgrades it.
大家都活明白了，消费直接降级。
In recent years, with the increasing geopolitical risks across the Taiwan Strait, coupled with China's economic recession and the impact of the Sino-US trade war, more and more Taiwanese businesses have left, severely damaging the Fujian economy and leaving it in a state of depression. Wow, Gulangyu is so visibly desolate. An entire street that was once so bustling is now visibly deserted, with many shops empty. It's summer vacation and there's hardly anyone there. There really aren't that many tourists in Xiamen right now. Look at the taxis on Zhongshan Road in a long line, but they still haven't picked up any passengers. There really are fewer people in Gulangyu. It used to be a crowded place, but now there are only a few people. Honestly, there aren't many people in Xiamen who can actually make $70 a day. A typical food delivery guy earns around $42 a day at best, a ride-hailing driver around $42, and a courier around $35. Street sweepers make a little over $14 a day, while security guards and waiters make between $18 and $28. White-collar workers in air-conditioned offices typically earn around $80 to $90, so how can the average person make $70 a day? I bought a condo in Xiamen in 2018 with a down payment of nearly $210,000 and a $490,000 mortgage. Over the past 6 years, my monthly payments have exceeded $2,500 and I've repaid about $180,000. Now, if I calculate my down payment is gone and my monthly payments seem to have gone down the drain, add in the finishing spending and appliances and over $1.14 million is gone. Now I want to sell it. There are listings in the neighborhood for $500,000. I listed it for $530,000 for several months and haven't had any inquiries. Even if I can actually sell it for $530,000, there won't be much left. My biggest regret in life is buying a condo in 2019. The guy selling it at the time said, if you don't buy now, you'll miss out. So at the height of the real estate market, we were the last ones to take over. Think about it, it's a house that I snatched. Clearly it's a trap. I bought it for $1.06 million with a down payment of just over $4,000 and a $630,000 loan. Now, 6 years later, my hands are shaking when I check my bills. I paid back $140,000, but only $70,000 is the principal. I can't afford it anymore. Even more desperate, I listed the condo for $810,000, but clients who viewed it shook their heads and said it was too expensive. Once, a large number of Taiwanese business people attracted by China's preferential policies invested in Pingtan, Fujian, creating a Taiwan Town. However, in recent years, with geopolitical risks rising across the Taiwan Strait, Taiwanese businesses have withdrawn. The once bustling scene is now deserted, with only a few shops operating. The entire mall is empty, and the town has become virtually a ghost town. This small Taiwanese town is deserted, so desolate. There's not a soul at all. Hardly any shops are open, it's so desolate. Such a huge shopping mall, and look at the people. I didn't expect the duty-free shop to be so deserted. All the shops are closed, with only a few open, so the place seems unpopular. There's no one here, everything's closed. The building and the roof still have some Fujian and Taiwanese style design. Quite a few shops are closed. These are all closed, and not many are open back there either. No one's here right now, just me. Many shops are closed, and many people have left. Just look at the atmosphere here, nothing to say, lacks popularity.
里面都没人了，就我一个人了。这里面很多那个商铺已经关门，也有很多人都走了。看一下这里面的环境，什么也别说，就是差那么一点点人气。
9月份餐饮的倒闭潮它又来了。
The September restaurant closure wave is here again. Can it be slowed down? Someone invested $280,000 and now he is just selling scrap. The owner of this restaurant, whose facilities I collect, today said something that really got me uneasy. I wanted to cry and laugh at the same time. He said he found a spot and was ready to jump from the building, but then he was afraid when he was up there, since he's most afraid of pain.
他是最怕它的。
又一家超市倒闭了。
Another supermarket has closed down, and this one's quite large. I just arrived 2 days ago and it suddenly announced its closure. Look, it's a massive operation. Brick and mortar stores are in such a difficult situation right now. Many employees are likely to be left without jobs. Look, it'll be closed and it's a huge sale, leaving nothing behind.
才刚宣布倒闭没多久，很大一家，一件不留啊。
大量工厂倒闭。
A large number of factories are closing down. Since August, the number of closures has been increasing. Look at the situation now. Our machines are piled up in the aisles, packed everywhere.
堆得满满的。
欧洲下半年呢？
Many restaurants in Fuzhou will close in the second half of the year. This was directly stated by a restaurant owner in a conversation yesterday. Today's consumers demand both cheap prices and high-quality ingredients while also ensuring emotional appeal. If the restaurant can't charm customers enough, they'll likely leave a negative review. It's a significant challenge for the owners, both physically and mentally. From the outset, these owners want to prove themselves, then move on to earning a salary. Ultimately, they simply need to maintain operations and maintain cash flow. Step by step, the challenge becomes increasingly big.
今天开学了啊！
School starts today. At least 50 private kindergartens in Fujian have closed this year, and those that remain can't recruit students. There's a kindergarten that's been open for 20 years. This year, they only have one little class with 20 new students. Only 5 classes in one kindergarten. 3 years ago, they had 22 classes. Just imagine how many kindergarten teachers will be laid off. When did the Yonghui supermarket in Nantong close? It is closed. I've been living in Fuzhou lately and haven't been back to Nantong in ages. I just finished delivering grapefruit drinks today and wanted to stop by, but it turns out to be closed. Why is it so difficult to open a supermarket in Nantong? Next time, could you please call Pangdong Lai and open one for us in Nantong? That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.